Hey, Seth David here from the world famous Nerd Enterprises Incorporated, and I'm so excited to bring you this course called Advanced Video Editing, a course in Camtasia. Now, if you caught my recent course called Nerd's Content Creation Toolbox, in lesson 2, I gave you an introductory level lesson on how to edit videos in Camtasia. We went over just the very basics, just enough so that you could produce a video and get it out there. Now in this next course, we're going to take it much further, and we're going to go much deeper into all kinds of things that you can do to add all the bells and whistles to your videos to make them really engaging, and bottom line, to create a better experience for the viewers. And ultimately, the name of the game at the end of the day is to make it easy for people to understand the ideas that you're trying to communicate to them. So adding things like annotations and callouts and shapes to highlight certain things, being able to blur out sensitive information that might show up on your screen so that you can actually teach something without having to worry about those aspects, will give you a lot of power in terms of being able to create more content that will be engaging, that will once again help your viewers understand the ideas that you're trying to communicate to them. Let's take a look at my screen, and very quickly I'll kind of go over and give you some ideas roughly of what you're going to be looking at. Right now on my screen, you're looking at Camtasia's Edit Bay, and you're seeing a video that I've already edited and produced. I went back into it so I could show you a little bit, a little bit of some examples of what I'm talking about. Right here, you can see this little kind of zipper line. That means I've cut something out. I've clipped something using the scissor tool. If I jump straight down to the end and zoom in, here I straight up cut two pieces in the timeline and then brought the remaining two pieces together to cut out something that I just didn't want in there. And the key is knowing exactly where to cut so that you get a smooth transition from one thing to the next. In the original Nerds Content Creation Toolbox, I did show you some very basic stuff. As I mentioned, I showed you how to use in the animations your zoom and pan so you could zoom in and zoom out on things. But now we'll get a lot more into different animations like the ones you see here. In lesson 3 of the course, we're going to be showing you how to edit multiple video and audio sources. So as part of that, we're going to show you how and when to fade in and out of the different tracks that you can see here so that you can really create a powerful and engaging experience for your audience. Just backing up and high level, here's the course outline for you. Lesson 1 is actually called Keep Recording, You Can Edit Later. And so we're going to give you kind of a re-intro, but a deeper one on how to edit and kind of explain that to you, that you don't have to worry if you made a mistake. All you have to do is clap twice and then kind of pick up where you left off and keep going. It will save you a lot of time when you understand that you can edit that stuff out later on instead of having to stop and start your whole video all over again. In the second lesson, we're going to talk about animations, transitions, and behaviors. These are the bells and whistles. So we're going to show you how to add in some of these effects. There's not a whole lot that I've done here, except that as you'll see, I've got my webcam video source, right? And I've also got the live action, which was faded out by this point. If I back up on this video, there you're seeing the live action piece. So that's one video source. The second video source you can see after I fade that out, right? And then I fade back in, and so on and so forth. So we're going to show you how to do these kinds of, they're actually called animations when you fade something out and back in, as well as adding in certain callouts, the cursor, highlight, and then in lesson 3, we're going to show you actually how to do the editing of the multiple sources, where we're going to show you how to line everything up so that even though you fade things in and out, you're going to be left with one of perhaps 2 or 3 audio tracks, and you want to make sure everything syncs up with your lips and also what's going on your screen, whatever you're sharing from the multiple sources. So we're going to teach you how to get all that aligned so that you can create a really engaging video showing multiple feeds, the live action, something from your mobile device, as well as something that's on your screen. If you're doing this format of video, which is called screencasting, there's a good chance you're going to want to demonstrate the mobile app for an app that you might be teaching people about, as well as the desktop app, and that lesson is going to show you exactly how you can create those kinds of videos that show all the different sources. And finally, in the 4th lesson, we're going to take it back to the top here, and we're going to show you how to create engaging intros and then how to use the library in Camtasia so you can learn how to kind of store this stuff so you can reuse those intros as many times as you want to very quickly and very easily later on. So, my friends, I encourage you to, if you're watching this, you've probably already registered for the live course, but something like this, you're definitely going to want access to the recording. Sign up for Platinum. You'll get the recordings. You'll get the workbooks that go with each lesson. And this way you'll have an incredible resource that you can refer back to anytime you want so that you can pick this up and learn or relearn at any point in the future exactly how you can create the kind of engaging videos that build an audience and help you grow your business.